asked me about USB gadgets. What do we carry? What does Paul and I have in our vans that we travel with all the time? Because courtside's coming. You all want to know. If you're not a regular nomad and you want to come, like, what should I bring? Well, we pulled out all of we're going to show USB gadgets first, but then there's other things that we have that use AC plug 110. And we do have power stations that have all of that available, USB, DC, 12 volt, and AC 110. Yep. So I was really surprised pulling them all out. I don't have that many USB things. What I try to do is get everything USB, though, that I can. How about you?
I sure do. I found out that I started using batteries, and then I went to rechargeable batteries and a charger, and then I got a couple of USB things, and I decided, oh my gosh, this is the way to go.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I do have is a little power bank. I want to they have smaller ones now, and I really do want to get a couple new ones. But this charges using USB. There you go. So I can recharge this, and you have one too.
I do.
Mine is Milady. Mine's Milady. What kind?
Milady. Well,
is
actually,
yours?
this is lime fuel.
Oh.
But this one's been discontinued.
Okay.
I have another one. I grabbed the wrong one. I have another one in my van that is working just fine. This one works, but it's getting old and kind of weak.
Let me see how heavy yours is. They're heavy. This one's heavy.
Well, there's a battery in there.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we both have. I bet you forgot about your heated jacket. That's USB.
Oh, I did.
I know. Well, I have one too, but with mine, they gave me a smaller one. It was lighter. It stopped working like a month later, so I have to use this heavy one. It kind of pulls down on the pocket.
Of course, but you don't have to carry this when you're wearing the jacket, as long as you have it charged up beforehand. You just have.
No, it's through the power completely, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, and it has to be plugged in.
Oh, I see. Mine is still working. The one that came with the jacket is still working. So I don't need to have something like that.
Right, but it's still the same thing. You have a power pack.
Right.
Okay,
right.
It's just that I have to use this heavy one, and I don't like it. But I'm not even going to give you the link for this one. Go ahead and just look on for a purse-size power pack. They have so many of them now. But yeah, this is USB.
And you can get them in all kinds of different powers, different storage amounts, and so forth. They're all listed on, well, most are listed on Amazon, so just have to decide what you need. Do you know what power this one is offhand?
No. I think it's 1500 maybe? Or let's see.
This one is 20,000 mAh.
Mine too, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See, it goes in there, and then I can plug in something else, right? So, or I can switch it around, and I need to plug this in. So, and then plug this into my power bank to charge it up.
There you go.
So I can carry this with me. Okay, so we got this. We both had one, huh?
Yeah. We have a couple of
What else
duplicates.
do you have? Let's do the same. We'll be like Sesame Street. What's the same? What's different? This is a must. Hello. Yes, this is a must. Our fans, I use this, well, sometimes in the fall and spring too. Right now, I'm not using it. Although during the day, it's pretty hot in my van.
I'm kind of jealous. Yours is kind of pinky.
Yes, I bought these together. I got pink and gray, and I didn't want the extra, so I moved it over to you.
I got it.
And it's nice because these can open up, and you can clean the fan, the blade. But this is USB. I do not know. You actually have. Let's see yours, other one, because yours has an actual battery in it. Tell us about that. How you like it? Because I'm not particularly keen on them anymore.
This is a freeze coil, I guess you call it. It has a nice clip to attach it to something. I know that Lee doesn't really care for these. The battery that is inside of here that is actually recharged it'll last 10 hours or so, but that's one night of sleep, and then you have to plug it back in and recharge it. Or I can just not even worry about it. I can plug this in when I want to use it. During the night normally is when I use them, and it doesn't matter if this thing is charged up or not. But
well, the problem is it has a very short cord.
That's true.
Because I've got a longer cord. I had 2 of these, and I just thought, I'm nuts with it. I'm crazy with it. It's making me crazy. It would, after a while, it just, the charge lasts shorter and shorter and shorter. I found I'm just plugging them in anyway, so I only went USB. I'm going to suggest this. He might not, but I'm just going to go USB. They're cheaper because you're not paying for this lithium battery inside here. Well, personally for me, we're going to look at some other things. This is the most important for me. Maybe not for him, but in my minivan, this is the most important gadget that I own.
What brand do you have there?
Opolar. Now, I have found you can't find Opolar. I think they changed their name, or they were bought out by somebody.
Oh.
But they look like this. I could leave a link, and I think it's the same company because they look so similar.
Probably is.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we have the same? Electric toothbrush.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. These are USB.
Yep. And I can't believe how long this charge lasts. I mean, it's good for about a month. And I do brush my teeth often, ladies and gentlemen.
Mine has mine is USB, but it has, sometimes at the end, there's kind of an odd thing. This is like like a point, this is like a 0.2 DC, and it fits in the bottom. There we go. So as we charge it up every once in a while. Yeah.
Well, I am very happy to say that on one of the flashlights that we got from Through Night to review, it has a pigtail charging cord. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it has one for the iPhone or iPad, and 1.2 or whatever you said that one is, and then another size. So that with that one pigtail, that is so cool. I wish I could find it separately.
Right.
But anyway.
Okay.
So this works great.
It sounds like a fly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this one even has a timer on it. For each minute, it pauses just a fraction of a second.
Oh.
So if you like to time how long you brush your teeth, this one is a morn well, as in morning well. And I like it very much.
Now, the next thing I have, I just brought this because I'm not going to take my fairy lights down, but my fairy lights are USB. Oh, yeah. They do not take batteries, although one could take batteries, but you can do both. No, I don't want to do batteries. So, I got my fairy lights. I got 2 sets of fairy lights.
Well, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I have fairy lights, too. And I plug mine right into my power bank.
Okay, yeah.
And it has a USB connection. I plug it right into the power bank, and I can click right on the connector area to get the different colors that I want.
Yeah.
So the one with the, although you have another piece that you can lose, but it is nicer to have that to use. And then while I'm thinking of it, that kind of thing, I have lights, just plain white lights, going all the way around the ceiling of my van. And that one does have a very small solar panel. I mean, I'm talking little. So I just charge it up USB wise and don't ever use the solar panel. So again, USB is your friend.
Oh,
no doubt about it.
Yes, USB.
Yeah.
Now we both have Through Night flashlights, but I did bring out the USB cord because this one has a different connector. It's thicker. So let's look at the difference between these two. See, this is a regular that we're used to, and look how thick this is. Let's see if you can, yeah. So this is new. You're going to see a lot more of these, and I don't know what the name of them.
Is that the USB-C?
Yes, USB-C.
USB-C is in Charlie.
Right.
That's the latest thing. It charges much faster than the regular USB. So,
and you don't need batteries. Remember in the flashlights, you always had to have batteries.
Yeah.
Isn't this nice? You just plug it in.
It's wonderful to be able to
not
fool with batteries. And this one, of course, you know, is another through night. And this is the one I carry in my pocket.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. USB.
This is the one that goes like a quarter mile. We took this out at night one night, and I couldn't believe the distance this thing. But we're not here to sell that flashlight, but it is by through night.
Through night. This is our brand. They are good customer service. I can only imagine they're easy to work with, that they'd be easy for you to work with too. And we have no complaints about their batteries or their flashlights. Oh my gosh. So we both have these.
Careful.
I know.
Don't pull it out.
I also have this headlamp, and it's a nice one. And USB.
Looks like it right here, isn't it? Does that pull up?
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
There you go.
It's a little thing, little compartment. I keep this hanging on the back third row seat handle up there, and I sometimes, because it's got a real nice like a red light, just enough to light up that corner so I can fold up my bed. Yeah, I like it. Oops.
And what brand is that?
It's
LE? What? I don't know.
I know. I don't know. But I don't even know that. I got it so long ago. I don't know.
Well, quite honestly, I've not looked, but I bet Through Night has a headlamp like that as well. I bet you.
Oh, this thing came off. See, that's why they give you a new one. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so what else you...
It just popped up.
I know it. Here, everybody, look over here.
Now, I have something here that is a little different. I probably bought it in a weak moment when either flies or mosquitoes were driving me crazy. This gadget has not only a light in the bottom here. I can see I need...
Because that will draw the bugs to it.
Well, that and I don't know that you can see it, but it has that bluish pole in the center with an electrified set of wires going around it. I don't know if you can make that out or not, but it'll zap flies, mosquitoes, you know, flying insects of any kind, as long as they can fit inside these slats, and it does work. Not sure it's the greatest, most wonderful thing. Well, as a matter of fact, can you see that? There's a bug in the wires, right? A dead bug. But anyway, and it either recharges USB or it does have a tiny solar panel on top that I could set on the dashboard as I drive or whatever and charge it up that way. So I kind of like that I've got it. And in the summertime, usually I just put it on and let it go all night. So
there you go.
Get rid of those bugs.
Now we both had these. In fact, you're the one that turned me on to these.
Yeah.
We did a light show and I go, I must have that. I ordered it right. I think the next day I ordered it. Yeah.
Boy, this one looks like it's almost ready for recharging, huh?
Yeah, you can only see a little bit. We're outside, so you can only see a little bit. Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't remember the name. Can you?
No. I know. But we love this. I have two of them. You have one?
Two.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have two.
we both have two. Yeah, these are so important. I'm finding I use mine a lot, especially for like lighting when I'm doing a video inside, just to give it some light color. That they don't stay charged overly long, but it's just a USB. Look at that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. I
then
use
charge 'em up.
mine. I have it situated in one of the wire baskets on the wall of my van, and I turn it on when I crawl into bed, and I turn it on before I crawl out of bed, because my bed is just enough that I do need a little step stool or something to get up in there. And I want to be very careful when I'm getting in and out of bed to make sure I don't trip and fall or
Right,
something.
yeah,
So
good
this
job.
really comes in handy.
Yeah, if you fall, I got to take care of Abby.
Oh,
Please.
oh, okay.
But here's what you do. You just press on it, and it turns it on, and then you press it to get different colors, and then you press on it hard a long time, and it turns off.
Pretty cool lights.
This is this one and this one are important to me. Of course, the flashlight's always good too.
Oh, I do have a slight beard. I still have to get this bottom part of my neck. So this bronze shaver has been with me for quite some time. It is rechargeable, and although it is not USB, it is AC 110.
Okay.
But again, our power banks have an AC outlet, so I can plug it right in there. And then, because I had a hair cutting kit, something similar to this, and we lost one of the, notice I said we
I had nothing to do
we
with it.
lost the comb thing that goes over here to determine which length or how deep you wanted to cut. So I just got this like a week, 10 days ago. It is again a Braun. I've had such good luck with Braun, I thought I'd better stick with that. But see this little dial here? That dial makes the depth of your cut either shorter or longer. So now we don't have to worry about losing the teeth off this thing. And so far,
And I trim his beard for him.
yeah, we only used it once so far, but it worked great, did it not?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. So
So-
now we're kind of getting into the AC,
Well,
electrical.
actually, this one is USB. I got a little confused here.
Oh, okay. USB.
This
Yeah.
one is recharged via USB.
Yeah.
And, oh, there it is. I knew it was there. Down at the end of the thing is the connector. But
You
anyway.
can see we don't have a lot of USB. I love gadgets. So when you asked gadgets, I'm like, woo, I love gadgets. In my home, I had a lot of kitchen gadgets, and I've always been kind of a gadget person. But when you're traveling in a minivan, you kind of have to like put your brakes on a little bit, because you're going to end up carrying things. Yeah. Well, do you have any more USB?
I don't have any more USB.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is electric.
Oh, well, that's okay. Show it, because I have
All
one
right,
too.
and I should clean this up a little.
Mine's
little
clean,
bit.
yeah.
But that is
Yeah.
the portable kettle. Some of you may have seen this before, that I use to make my coffee every morning. I pour the water in here, I secure that, and I take the 110 connection and plug it into my...
It's got this little, I don't like that flap very well, because that
I don't
flap,
either.
I know, I almost want to take the flap. See, when you go to do it, it goes in.
Well,
Does that happen with you? No.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it actually does.
I know.
But
I don't
I'm sure
like.
it keeps the dirt out of the connection.
Okay.
So. But anyway, and then it has this window to tell you have a couple choices on how hot you want the water to get. And I usually set it on 195 degrees. I don't need my coffee water boiling. I'm kind of wimpy and I don't like it that hot. So
That's right.
anyway, so I use that for my coffee every morning, and it is AC powered, not
Right.
USB. But it's still using the power bank, and I don't know what we'd do without those power banks.
Oh, I know it. So there's another gadget you really that's really the most important thing, even before the fans, is to get yourself a good power bank. Don't go less than 500. That's my suggestion. I know some people carry 250, 240, but
Yeah, 300.
you're kind of limiting yourself.
You can always use more power.
Right.
There's always something that's going
And
to
they're
come
not
up.
that much bigger.
Right.
So I have my rice cooker. It's just a regular plug. It does use power, but this is just another gadget that I carry. We're showing you everything that we have in our vans that we travel with that use power, that you have to charge up. There was one thing I did not see on here. You have another.
Oh, that thing with the door on it, you mean?
What's that?
The microwave?
Oh, he said the microwave,
The
right?
microwave
Oh,
does
and you
use-
also have your refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah, well, we can't pull that out.
Right.
But didn't you just buy a new jump starter?
Oh, I did. I didn't bring it
yeah,
out.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
bring
Well,
it
I'll
out.
show mine. Yeah, that's okay. But he also has a jump starter, and I have one too that I will show you. These are really basically the things that require power. You have a little bit more than I do because you have more room to carry things.
Oh, I hear that all the time.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is my tire. This is Vac Life. They sent this to me, and I reviewed it, and it's been working great. Vac Life. It's a tire pressure.
Inflator. Pressure
Thank you.
checker.
Thank you. Yeah, it checks pressure.
Yeah.
And here's the plug. Yeah.
This one is AC, is it?
It's AC.
Okay.
Right on. It's got the 2 prongs. Yeah.
Yeah, I for a long while, a number of months, I thought, well, Lee has this, so I don't need one. And then, once in a while, as you know, one of us will say, I just need a few days. I'm going to go off by myself, or I'm going to go to Quartzsite or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, sure enough, if I'm not with Lee with this, that's when I'm going to have a tire problem. I'm sure of it. So
Are you
I
gonna
went
buy
ahead
one?
and got one for myself.
Well, no, the tire pressure. I thought you just got a jump starter.
Oh, that's right.
So you don't have.
Is this a jump starter?
No, this is tire pressure. This is a tire inflator.
Oh, so you've got two different things. All
I have
right.
tire inflator, and then I have my jump starter.
I'm confused.
You're doing good. Yeah, this is just a
Yeah.
yeah. But you can also use it. You can also charge up. Let's see what the. Oh, it's at 70. I probably should charge it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this will inflate. I've got all the stuff in here. I'm not gonna take it all out. But yeah, it's good to have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lee, you just said it will inflate.
Did I? It will charge up.
It's a jump starter.
It's a
and I
jump
did.
starter.
We were
Batteries.
in a campground outside of the Grand Canyon, and a group of 4 guys said, "Hey, you got jumper cables or whatever?" I said, "No, but I have that," and I was able to go down and help them. So
Yeah, there
that
you
was
go.
cool.
So, this is all that I have. You got a couple extra things we
Oh,
haven't
I
seen.
do. Well, we haven't really talked about batteries, have we?
Well, but these are things that require energy. And so
True.
this is what we have. Yeah.
Right. This is a very popular name, an AccuRite, strictly a temperature gauge. I think you have one for temp and humidity.
I do, and I just forgot about it. I have one too. It takes a battery, but it lasts takes a 1 AAA. It lasts like a year or 2
This
years.
lasts a long time
Yeah.
too. But I just want to show you that what I got, as far as batteries go, I highly recommend, I guess you pronounce that Eneloop. These rechargeable batteries last a long, long time. The big problem with batteries, of course, if they're rechargeable, is that you have to have a charger. So I carry a charger and have to recharge these occasionally. But it's nice to be able to do that utilizing my power bank, my charger, and putting these batteries in. And if I'm out in the boondocks, I don't have to run into town and buy some AA or AAA batteries. I can get it done.
Right.
But I have since found out that USB items are the way to go.
Oh, yeah.
I am totally for that. That is the way
But
to
like
go.
this doesn't really use USB. Oh, yeah. But some of them just, it's beyond USB. It takes more power. Like my cooker, yeah.
The one other thing I do have with batteries, and this takes 3 AAA batteries, but those 3 batteries last at least 6 months, if not longer. And it's just my alarm clock. I don't know if you're seeing the numbers there or not, but it's on all the time, obviously.
Let's see, what time is it? Oh.
It's 13:29, 1:29. I must have hit the button to change it from AM, PM to military time. But anyway, so that's the one other item I have that uses batteries, and this has the rechargeables also.
Very nice.
Okay.
The only other thing I have is my speakers. And a lot of you said, I want speakers like that. This is waterproof. You can use it at the pool and things like that. Yeah. This thing comes out and then it plugs in. That's where you plug it in for to charge it. But they don't make these anymore.
That brand?
Yeah. I know. So, it's done me fine. It's done me great. Well, as you can see, this is what we have, and you don't need a lot. The only 2 other things that I would think that we could mention, we don't have them, is, sometimes they got it's a little cube thing, and you put water in it, and then it's like a evaporative cooler.
Mister?
Well, it's a evaporative cooler thing.
I have one, and I forgot all about it. I have never used it, to be quite honest.
Wow.
It's still in the box in one of my wire baskets in there.
Oh. And then the other thing would be like a small ceramic heater. A plug-in, it's AC. So's the cooler. It's AC, and you're just going to use power. But if winter's here, sometimes it's kind of nice just to plug it in. You don't have to start your car all the time, or get your propane Mr. Buddy heater out.
Right.
You can just kind of plug that in, and it'll probably warm up your vehicle for a good maybe half hour, while you can get dressed or whatever.
I've never used one of those ceramic heaters, but I hear people say they're the greatest. I don't know how much power they draw, but
I'm sure it's a lot. Well,
I would think so.
My cooker, this heats up too. This uses quite a bit. This will take me down almost 2 bars.
Okay, yeah.
And which is, a lot. I use my Okmo with that, because I think it's 700 watts. So my 500 power stations would not work.
Okay.
With it, so I have to use my Okmo. Yeah. Oh, and then my I have a curler dryer. It's not really a blow dryer. It's got the thing on it where I can curl it and it dries. It blows. Yeah.
I don't have one of those.
Yeah. Well, I do. Like after I wash my hair, sometimes I just give it a little bit of a flip under, and I'm good to go. Good to go.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for our gadgets, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can invest all kinds of money and all of this stuff. The most expensive thing by far you're going to have, hopefully you'll have, because I can't live without them now with the refrigerator and the microwave and so forth, are the power banks.
Yeah.
And at least recently, you can figure it's about $1 per watt. Am I saying that correct?
Yeah.
So a 500 watt is going to be like $499, unless you can get them on sale on Black Friday or something.
But not Okmo. I think their 2000 is only $1,500.
Okay.
So Okmo. I would go Okmo. I really would, because they're pretty cool. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe. Oh, yeah. Hit that button and subscribe. And give us a thumbs up if you like it. And I know you do.
Yeah.
So.
What's that you're wearing there, Lee?
Oh, I know. It's a neck gaiter. I got neck gaiters. I got glasses. I've got exercise. Before this, I was out here exercising, and I was using my exercise video just to keep me on course, because I knew there were a lot of things I wanted to do. Because sometimes if I don't use it, I'll go, oh, what am I supposed to do next? And I'll start looking at things, and then like my mind goes, this keeps me on course.
You bet.
So yeah, exercise videos. Yeah.
And I have them too, by the way, just to let you know.
I know.
And they do the job and keep you on track, just like she said.
I know. Well, thanks for spending time with us today. We love you. Till tomorrow.
Bye-bye now.